How you doing, guys? Hope you're well. Carrying on with the curry vibe. Remember this curry sauce I made last week, the curry-based gravy sauce? If you didn't, check that out because we're going to be using this. I'm going to show you how to use this, how I use it. And also we're going to be doing some braised beef in the pressure cooker. So that's going to be interesting. And everyone's using pressure cookers now, the cheapest chips, and you can get them for, you know, anywhere. So a lot of people are using them. This is so simple, it really is. So I'm going to show you some tips and tricks how to braise some beef using this sauce and some other bits and bobs. It's going to be good. So let's crack on.
Right, first let's start off with the meat. Add beef to a bowl, add a good pinch of salt, followed by AP flour. What the flour does, it helps the meat brown, creates more flavour, and slightly gives more body to the broth. Get in there with your hands and mix well. You want a good solid pan for this. Add vegetable oil to a hot pan and add the meat.
Brown the meat in batches. If you put the meat in the pan all at once, it'll boil. You don't want that. You want the meat to be a deep golden brown.
When all the meat is brown, take out and put to one side. Right now we're going to create some flavour and magic. You see all those brown bits at the bottom of the pan? That is flavour heaven. Don't throw that away. You want to keep every single bit of it. Add stock and bring to a boil. By boiling the stock, it will lift the bits from the pan into the stock, creating some fantastic flavour. Get a spatula and give the stock a helping hand. Boil until all the bits have lifted. Next add onions, garlic, meat and the broth to the pressure cooker. Pop on the lid and seal. My pressure cooker has the meat and stew setting, so I use that. Cook for about 45 minutes to 1 hour. While the meat is cooking, warm up the sauce. To go with my curry, I made some simple basmati rice. Add rice to a pan, followed by water, ground coriander, which adds some great flavour, a pinch of salt, bring to a boil, simmer, cover, and cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. Simple.
You don't have to use rice for curry. I just love basmati. I just love the aroma of it. I just love the smell, the taste. It just goes so well with curry. But some other good ideas is some curried quinoa or normal quinoa. All good for curry.
The rice should be light and fluffy and smelling amazing. When the meat is cooked, grab a bowl and colander and strain. What you have there is an amazing tasty broth, but we're not finished yet. Add the broth to a pan, bring to a boil and reduce.
You really want to reduce this broth down. The more you reduce it, the more beefy it gets, the more rich it gets, the more delicious it gets.
Reduce until there's hardly any left. This will coat the meat beautifully and inject more of a rich flavour to the meat. Grab a saute pan, get it hot and add the beef. At this stage you can add onions, peppers, whatever you fancy. I just kept it simple. Add a few ladles of the curry sauce, you can add as much as you like, bring to a light boil, stir, season to taste if it needs it, and serve.
And the great thing about this, all the hard work's done with the sauce. You've made the sauce, just relax and enjoy.
Thanks guys.